Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big for One Gaming here. Welcome back to episode number 69 of Winning a National Championship with every team in the game. If you guys have missed any episodes, up in the right-hand corner will be a playlist of all the episodes. Episode 1, 269 here. But if you are unable to watch the videos, completely understand it. Down in the description below will be a playlist, or not be the playlist, will be the record of every single team that we've done so far and their year or seasons they officially won the national title. So, new episode means new team. It means we get a wheel spin. And let's see who we will have here for episode number 69. And we're getting our second military school. We are getting Air Force in this one. We only got a couple more A's left, too. But yeah, Air Force is in the Mountain West. I do know that. They're 74 overall. Lowest in the Mountain West, and again, one of the teams that cannot use red shirts. So we are a motivator, which will be nice. They've actually done pretty solid the last couple of years. So maybe we can do something here with Air Force. We've already won it with Navy. Let's see how we do with Air Force here. So taking a look at our coaching abilities, we do have motivator. Mostly for the offensive line, but we could upgrade some of that as well. We also have recruiter unlocked, only for offense and running backs. And we have scheme guru, mostly for the offense. And we have architect, running backs, O-line, and linebackers. Our offensive coordinator has motivator and technician, and so we're getting rid of our coordinators. That is going to be the first thing we're going to do. Looking at the team-wise, at a depth chart instead of roster, oopsies. Well, we have a 73 overall quarterback. Not the greatest, but we do have an 86 defensive tackle, 83 fullback. Not a decent corner. Decent running back. Could use some extra wide receivers. Offensive line is looking a little scary. D-line is looking a little scary. Yeah, we're going to need help everywhere. Everywhere. But I'm going to go ahead and get Season 1 out of the way here with Air Force. I'll be back in just a second. So here we are at the end of Season number 1 here with Air Force. We go 4-8 on the season. Not a great first season because we started out 0-4, losing to FCS as well. Losing to San Jose State only by a total of 3 points in the first 2 games before getting destroyed by Baylor and losing by 7 in Wyoming, but winning our first game against Navy and then Colorado State later on. A lot of close losses and then a lot of big losses later on, but we did win our final 2 games against Nevada and San Diego State to go 4-8 on the season to end year number 1. We did fire both of our coordinators, so we will have to hire some coordinators here in the college football playoff weeks. So we can have some coordinators that we sign and not computer signs. But 3,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, 5 interceptions from the Heisman winner Jalen Milroe. And we'll be managing our staff here in year number 1. Normally I don't show this too much, but I'm going to go ahead and give him an offer because he does have some stuff that we would like to have. And same with this guy. So hopefully we get those 2 coordinators. That'd be nice because they both have recruiter, which is something that we don't have at the moment with our head coach. I'm just going to check just to make sure we get them, and then if not, we'll just advance. We did hire both, so perfect. It's really, really good. So let's go ahead and simulate to the end of the season recap, which is now 3 weeks away at this point. After signing both of our coordinators in week 1 of the off season, pretty much. And yeah, coach prestige went down. A lot of people kind of want to transfer out, and pro potential and conference prestige, though, go up, which will be nice for at least recruiting wise. And Alabama wins in year number 1, 33-16 over Oregon, with Jacksonville State, Kansas State, Oregon, Alabama, and NC State as the automatic qualifiers, with Notre Dame, Utah, Miami, Michigan, SMU, Texas A&M, and Ohio State. I almost said Oklahoma State. It's Ohio State. Some close wins with SMU, and then just Miami dropping a solid 54 points. in the first round. But all in all, that's going to end Season 1. It's on to Season 2 here with Air Force. And here we are in Season 2 here with Air Force. We go 6-6 on the season. We go 500, so we do improve from last season. We did lose to Houston to start, but then we beat Sam Houston, lost to Wyoming. We beat Navy and New Mexico before losing to Nevada and Boise State. Beat Army, kind of get the gist of it. Loss, win, loss, win. Like loss, win, loss, win, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. So, but hey, we'll take 6-6 gladly after that 4-8 season in year number 1. We'll gladly take 500, especially with a lot of people transferring out too. I think we lost like 5 people of transfers, which technically I don't think. I know it's weirder for the military schools, but can they transfer out? I can't even remember. Kyron Drones wins the Heisman Trophy. Only 22 passing touchdowns, so there had to be rushing in there because he only threw 2,900 yards and 1 interception as well. So there had to be rushing yards and rushing touchdowns in there. We're taking on Washington State and the Hawaii Bowl, so we get a bowl game as well. So let's go ahead and simulate to the end of season recap here in year number 2. So far, I mean, 4-8 to 6-6 is not terrible. So we'll gladly take it. And we 7-6. We did win our bowl game. Pro potential goes down. Conference prestige go down, but coach prestige moves up, and our athletic facilities goes down. And Michigan ends up beating Georgia in year number 2, 54-48, with UTSA, USC, Clemson, Kansas State, and Georgia as the automatic qualifiers, with Michigan, Virginia Tech, and Washington, LSU, SMU, and Oklahoma State and Penn State as the at-large bids. Well, that's going to end Season 2. It's on to Season 3 here with Air Force. And here we are in Season 3 here with Air Force. We go 6-6 on the season. We won our first 2 games, only winning 9-6 against San Jose State, but winning 24-3 against FCS before losing to SMU, beating Navy and Hawaii. So we were actually 4-1. Then we lost to Fresno State, beat Colorado State, lost to Wyoming, beat Army, and then lost our last 3 games, 12-10, 17-10, and then 31-23. So we had a chance of going like 7-5 or even 8-4 or even 9-3. But unfortunately, losing our final 3 games was not in the cards for, or not, I guess winning the last 3 games was not in the cards for us. Which is unfortunate, but is what it is. We're only an 81 overall, so wasn't expecting the world out of this team, but I'm surprised we actually were like 4-1 at one point in the year. So, I mean, we'll take it. We just signed a 3-star right end and tight end, which will be nice. We did lose out on a strong safety and defensive tackle, but we've been mainly focusing defense with this recruiting class anyways. Vizina was the Heisman Trophy winner, 4,200 yards, 52 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. We're taking on Kansas State in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. So we get a ranked opponent with Kansas State. We'll go ahead and just straight simulate to the end of season recap. If we can win again, that's back-to-back bowl wins. And that'd be nice. Back-to-back winning seasons as well. And the answer to that question is we lost. Coach prestige goes down. Everything goes down. That's kind of wild. That's unfortunate. But Ohio State wins it all here in year number 3, 42-21, with Bowling Green, Utah State, Georgia, UAB, and Clemson as the automatic qualifiers, with Texas A&M, Michigan, Alabama, Texas, Ohio State, and UCF and Boston College as the at-large bids. So that's going to end Season 3. It's on to Season 4 here with Air Force. And here we are in season number 4 here with Air Force. We go 5-7, so unfortunately another losing season for this team. But we hopefully can improve next year. We lost to Clemson. We beat Baylor, then lost to Utah State. Beat Navy, lost to Wyoming. Beat UNLV, and then you can see the picture here. Loss, win, loss, win, loss to end out year number 4 with the Air Force squad. So hopefully next season we can be a little bit better. We've signed a lot of good players the last couple of seasons, so hopefully we can. I mean, we're an 84 overall now, so hopefully if that goes up into 86, 87, you never know. We might have a shot, especially in the Mountain West, because most of them right now are 85s. So you never know what can happen, but Vizina wins back-to-back Heisman trophies, 4,000 yards, 45 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions on the season. And, of course, we did not make a bowl game. I was going to show that, but I was like, well, let's just go ahead and some in-season recap here and then go over it. Just so I know Colorado was the 12 and Temple was the 4, and that was the only thing that I saw. And we'll go over it here in just a second. We haven't gotten many Big 12 teams. We've gotten a couple, but coach prestige goes down, pro potential goes down, but coach stability is now an A+. And one of our starting quarterbacks wants to pretty much leave. He hates it here. But USC wins it all over Oregon with Colorado, Temple, Georgia, Michigan, and Clemson as the automatic qualifiers, with South Carolina, Oregon, and North Carolina, USC and Washington, and Florida State and Alabama as the at-large bids. So that is going to end Season 4. It's on to Season 5 here with Air Force. And here we are in Season number 5 here with Air Force. We go 5-7. Another not great season here for us. We lost in Week 0, then beat Kennesaw State, but then lost San Jose State and Hawaii before winning 3 in a row. Navy, Fresno State, and Colorado State to pretty much get back in the positive column at 4-3 before losing to Wyoming, beating Army, and then losing our last 3 games against San Diego State, Nevada, and New Mexico to drop under that 5-7. We had a chance, again, to get another positive season, but unfortunately just wasn't it. We're like an 85 overall team, and we just couldn't get it done late in the year. It is what it is. Program edition goes down, which is fair, but we need to go one more week here because we didn't get the Heisman Trophy winner here in year number 5. And the Heisman Trophy winner is Andre out of Michigan, 3,600 yards, 41 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions on the season. And, of course, we'll just go ahead and simulate to the end-of-season recap because we got nothing to do here with Air Force. No bowl game. We made it in the first couple of seasons, but then after that, we haven't. I mean, it's been 5-7 the rest of the way. So we got to find somehow, some way to get back into the positive column. Pro potential goes up, but conference prestige and coach prestige go down, which is not very good. And Michigan ends up winning it all here in year number 5 with a 32-31 victory, going 16-0 with Iowa State, Western Kentucky, Michigan, Clemson, and LSU as the automatic qualifiers, with Oregon, Wisconsin, Virginia Tech, Illinois, and Georgia, and Miami and Washington as the at-large bids. So that ends Season 5, is on to Season 6 here with Air Force. And here we are in Season 6 here with Air Force. We go 11-1 on the season, making the conference championship for the first time. Honestly, our only loss came against Navy, who put up 34 points on us. But other than that, we had a very good season. Granted, it was all against teams that were either under 500 or a little bit over 500. Most or at exactly 500. We actually had an easy season this year, but hopefully, if we can beat San Diego State, we might make the college football playoff. It'd be a very, it'd be a low chance, but it is possible. We end up losing, so we are 11-2, but we are 16th. So we're not making the college football playoff here in year number 6 with Air Force, but we finally did pretty well enough to at least make the conference championship and do pretty good there. Did get a nice little fullback, which will help us out a little bit. We are going to get a nice bowl game, but Keller wins the Heisman Trophy with 3,700 yards, 41 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions on the season. We'll be playing Liberty in the New Mexico Bowl, so we are ranked. Hopefully we can get another win to go 12-2 on the season. That'd be kind of nice. And then after that, hopefully we can take this season as a jumping board and get a little bit better in next season and try to win it all in Season 7. Here we actually did win, so we're 12-2. Pro potential goes up, and coach prestige goes up, and conference prestige does go down. But we are now a 3-star school, which is going to be very, very helpful for recruiting. And Miami wins it all over LSU 40-35 with New Mexico State. So if we would have won, we would have made it. Cincinnati, Miami, Washington, Oklahoma as the automatic qualifiers, with Michigan, Colorado, Clemson, USC, Stanford, and Notre Dame, LSU as the at-large bids. So that's going to end Season 6. It is on to Season 7 here with Air Force. And here we are in Season 7 where we go 12-0 on the season. A very good season here with Air Force. It started out with a win against Georgia Tech, FCS, San Jose State, Navy, Hawaii, Fresno State, and as you can see, I mean, all wins, and we got to face New Mexico again after winning 27-15 against them. So, yeah, it's just we got to win here. Go to the national championship, or go to the college football playoff, really. So, all we need is a win, and hopefully we can get that. And maybe if we win, we get a bye. We lost a lot of players, though, and we did get 1,600 XP. And we did win the Mountain West. So we go 13-0 on the season so far. And now it's just about making the college football playoff. We get the coach of the year, which is nice. We also get coordinator of the year, so it's also very good. Mast wins the Heisman Trophy, 3,300 yards, 40 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. And we get a bye in the college football playoff with Wake Forest, Temple, USC, Air Force, and Arizona as the automatic qualifiers, with LSU, Penn State, and Oregon, Auburn, Notre Dame, and Arkansas, Michigan as the at-large bids. So we're going to be playing either Notre Dame or Auburn in the quarterfinals, I should say, with our first ever run here with Air Force in the college football playoff here. And hopefully we can somehow, some way, find a way to get a win against Auburn in the Peach Bowl. So Auburn ended up beating Notre Dame. Oregon beat Penn State. Wake Forest beat LSU. And Arkansas beat Michigan. So this will be a tough matchup here against Auburn, but we'll see how it goes. So let's get it started here against 11-2 Auburn. They are an 86. We are an 85. Be a tough matchup either way, but then again, Navy did win with an 85 overall team, so it is possible. It is very possible. I think it's the highest you can go, especially because there's no red shirts or anything, but we're going to start on defense first. They got to get stops, and they do. Offense doesn't score, though. It's 0-0 after 1. Defense has done their job. The offense has not, but they finally get a field goal and a touchdown before half, so we lead 10-0 after 1, or after the first half. And it's still 10-0 here in the fourth quarter. 4th and 5, we went for it and get the first. The offense gets another field goal to make this 13-0. Auburn gets their first touchdown of the game. We got to eat as much time as we can. We end up wasting all their timeouts and we score again. They score one more time, but that's going to do it. Air Force is going to take the win 19-14 over Auburn. That was a huge touchdown late, because if we don't get that, this game is over and we lost. So we are moving on to the semifinals. Don't ask me how we won, because I'm not even sure how, especially shutting them out all the way to the fourth quarter until they just started throwing the ball every play. So we, Air Force, is in the semifinals. Going to be taking on Arizona in the Orange Bowl. Arizona, who did Arizona beat? They beat Arkansas. The winner will take on Wake Forest or USC in the national title game. So let's get this started here against 12-2 Arizona, where they are an 84 overall. So we technically have the overall advantage. So we'll have to see how the offense does and how the defense does as well. We're going to start on offense first in this one. And the offense goes nowhere. Then we get a big touchdown to go up 7-3. I think there's like a place on my lip that's like bleeding now all of a sudden. Anyways, it's 17-14 at the half. I'm like getting off track here. And it's now 20-14. We take the lead, 21. Yeah, I'm bleeding. We're going to power through, though. I'm sorry I'm not talking very much, but I'm bleeding. I don't know why. Just randomly. Oh, did we give them a first down? But we get a pick. We're up by 1 with 2 minutes to go in the game. 4th and inches. They get a first, but we get another one. I wasn't even talking for half the time. Maybe that's what needs to happen because I'm bleeding profusely from somewhere. But we win 21-20. And we are going to the national championship. This never happens. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, we're still bleeding a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was. I just don't even know what happened. So, anyways, we're moving on to the national championship game after little, not even technical difficulties. It's more of a, I don't even know, blood difficulty at that point. But we're going to be playing USC, the national championship game. They beat Wake Forest in their matchup, but now it is time. Try to win here and win the national title game, going undefeated with Air Force 2. They beat them 29-16, but put up 51 points on Oregon. And Wake Forest did put up a fight. I mean, it's going to be a tough matchup either way here against USC. So let's get this started against 13-2 USC. They are a 90 overall. This will be our toughest matchup here against USC. Defense going to have to find ways to get stops, maybe even get a touchdown themselves. And the offense needs to just score. We're going to start on offense first. And they get a touchdown. We take a 7-0 lead here after the first quarter. Defense gets another stop. Offense gets a field goal. And we have a 10-3 lead at the half. It's now 13-3, now 13-6, but we turn the ball over. That's not what you want to see, especially with a 7-point lead. We get a stop on defense. We got a punt, though. USC is only down by 7 with 5 minutes to go. We get another stop and a first down. That's going to eat some more time and another one. First and goal from the 6. We get a touchdown. It's 20-6. 4th and 1. We get another stop. The defense plays out of their minds. And Air Force has officially won it all here in Season 7. An unbelievable year here for Air Force, going undefeated. That's unreal. But it is finally done. USC is complete. And another team down. I totally expect that game to be the other way around. I expected us to lose 20-6. Maybe even worse. But the defense, clutch stops late. It was amazing. I'm not even going to lie. But checking out the season stats before we go, Suggs actually had over 2,100 yards with 25 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. Rushing-wise, Suggs had 688 with 6. Dexter, 534 with 2. Durrell, 528 and 4. Kiki with 348 and 4. And Bernal, 235 and 1 with Tyler over here, 1 carry for 16 yards. Receiving-wise, Hennessy had actually 726 with 9. Thomas, 436 with 5. Dexter, 315 with 2. Peters, 305 with 2. Flanagan, 153 with 2. Stokes, 113 for 3. Kiki, 431 and 1. And then 3 guys with 1 catch for 8 yards, with Myers actually having a touchdown. Defensive-wise, Nunn had 75 tackles. Shockey had 9 tackles for a loss. Kiki, the other one, on the defensive side of the ball, had 8.5 sacks. Barry had 5 interceptions to lead the team. We did have a lot of forced fumbles and a couple recoveries. We did not have a blocked kick. We had one safety, but no defensive touchdowns. Our kicker was perfect on the year. Field goals and extra points. And punting-wise, he punted 82 times for 3,400 yards, 11 inside the 20, and 14 touchbacks. I totally forgot to check the punt return and kick returns because I accidentally pressed a button. We had one punt return touchdown. So that's nice. But that's going to do it for the episode. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, hit that like button down below. It's free. It helps out the channel. Also, let me know if you guys want to see a team that we haven't done yet. I am down to do that. If we haven't done a team, go ahead and write that in the comment section down below, and I'll do it. Again, in the description below will be all the teams that we've done so far. So if you want to see a team like Kansas or Clemson or someone like that to win a national championship, I will definitely do it. So anyways, I'm going to be doing another episode again tomorrow on Saturday, with another winning a national title with every team, and then moving on to the rest of the week, pretty much with it besides Tuesdays and Thursdays. So anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, weekend, whenever you guys are watching this. I'm out. Peace.